Hey everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Eador Genesis New Horizons modded. In the last episode, we had defeated Lanashar. First of the Astromasters has fallen, and we've taken the majority of the provinces that he had under his control at one point. Looks like he was quite expansive in what he was trying to claim, because he forced his way out through Tier 3 provinces. I think we must have hit him at exactly the right time to be able to siege his capital within 2 turns. In any case, he is gone, and now we are left with a bunch of friendly Astromasters that we have met. Oinor, Vianata, and Dariel, all of which are paying us for the horses that we are providing them with. It is also now turned 85, and we are looking pretty good on the income at the moment. 139 gold per turn and 42 gems per turn. This is helped in no small part due to the trade deals we have ongoing with others. They are paying to access our horses each round. In the case of Darno and Vianata, they also need the metal that we possess, but I don't think we had any extra at the time at which we were making deals with. Actually, I think we did. I don't think they cared about it. In any case, we have a tiny bit of money saved and a ton of gems saved. 971. Turns out I was panicking about gems all along. For the starter, I have been, and in the end, we're not worrying about them as much as I used to. Speaking of worries, we have extended our provinces and our influence quite substantially, and we are now running into corruption issues. It's costing us 81 gold and 7 gems at the moment. We're losing that to corruption, so we should try to deal with corruption next. We might attack Oinor in this video. If not this one, then absolutely the next one, to begin eliminating other Astromasters. We'll have to sooner or later, so we should do so sooner rather than later, especially if we're stronger than them. Speaking of stronger, let's look at our heroes. Valinar is now level 18. With 5 points in range tactics, he cannot take any more points than that. 2 in defensive tactics, 3 in discipline, maneuvering 5, finishing this and giving his army extra speed. 3 in logistics, and 1 point in leadership so far. His own gear has been improved slightly. We have acquired a commander's helmet, which is something we can buy in our domain shop, but we found it, so that's helpful. Giving +1 morale to his party, and now he has a okay melee weapon, the Fencer's Rapier. We have Alarin, who's level 16.5, and he didn't pick up anything phenomenal, for himself at least, in the last episode. He has 2 points in concentration, 3 points in magic power, 3 points in summoning, 3 points in wisdom, and 3 points in diplomacy. So we have wrapped up... Oh, and reaction. So we finished magic power. We finished these, as we won't be able to put any more points into these skills. For their armies, Alarin's army consists of a wide variety of different types of units. A healer, 2 swords, well, you guys can see right here, but we picked up some more monsters last episode. And Ulupsi has finally joined us as a basilisk again. Spell-wise, we don't have anything really new for him. For Valinar, his army is doing exceedingly well. Very, very well. It's well metalled, they're gaining levels, our elves are proving to be extremely powerful. And we hired a new hero, Grim, a warrior. He has his pick when it comes to decent melee weapons as well, or heavy weapons. Bonebreaker, Executioner's Ask, the Sword of Justice. Fantastic single-handed weapons. He himself is level 0. He has not leveled yet. He started with 1 point in Constitution. And he started with the Bonebreaker weapon, an amazing weapon to begin with. And he's got a few units, as you can see. Well, obviously he has a few units. We've given him the Swordsman Forgotten Tom, who is rank 7, and a level 3 elf as well. Finally, things to note is that we finished building the Tier 2 domain unit producing buildings. Guardsmen, the Siege Workshop, and the Jousting Arena have been chosen. And in this episode, I'm going to want to get to Tier 3 spell schools and potentially build a citadel if we can. Alright, that's a great summary. Let me quickly stop this. Alright, and now we're good to go. So, Grim is still going to be exploring down here. I want to get this province up to the same amount that this one is, about 34%, so it continues to grow for a bit. And then Grim will head probably over here to the Woods of Many Arrows and begin exploring this place. There's also a battle he can do over here against some gnolls. There were 3 gnolls here, I think. Yep. And he can win this fight. We might lose a unit. We might lose all his units, but I know he can win this battle. Valinar is heading back to Climb in order to clear it of the rest of these encounters. The possible exception is the Necromancers, since I'm unable to, I think, one round the Death Touched. We might be able to actually, if I can banish it, exorcism it, and then hit it with one of my elves. But it's gonna, I think we might lose units doing that, and I really don't want to lose anything in his army. But we may give that a try after we kill everything else. After we explore the rest of these locations. And as for Lauren, it occurs to me that there is marble up here, and this is more Forsaken Lands. I'm going to want to get that marble. So what we're going to do first is go here and leave supplies off here. This way, Grim can pick some things up as he heads back over to the other side of our domain, getting more equipment. And then Alara will head up here to secure this province first, getting this and try to get this marble unlocked for us. Then we can send him back here and begin doing location battles. So that's the current plan. We built a structure. We've already placed guards. We already built a building, so let's end our turn. While exploring the province of Gloomy Pinewood, the hero Grim encountered adventurers heading back from some unexplored lands. Nothing else unusual has been spotted. Let's kill them! Approach the adventurers. Oh! We can't kill these. Can we kill these guys? The hero Grim has approached a team of adventurers. Considering their tired yet satisfied expressions, they are returning from a quest, carrying some valuable loot along. You could try to take their spoils away from them, but probably not without a fight. There's 7 of them. Elf, dwarf, halfling, monk, sorcerer, ratman, barbarian. That's all of them. What are you wearing, Grim? I think we can win this fight, to tell you the truth. I think we can. Let's do it, and we'll attack. There's a lot of them, but we have a level 3 elf to help us. I would love to kill this elf, but I don't know what type of elf it is. I don't want to lose one of my elves instantly. If it's a wind elf, he's got range 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In which case, we're just out of his range. Oh, and our elves are fire elves, though. Darn it. Alright, let's do something like this to start. He is a wind elf. Okay, that's going to be annoying. Very annoying. Let's use a swiftest to start. What's your speed? 2? Oh, this is going to be painful for us. He moves here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's good. Let's pull you back. We can move you up 1, and you'll cast an armor spell on yourself next. Are you a wind elf? Oh, you're also a wind elf. Okay, we can move you up 1 and begin shooting him then next turn. Oh, well, he's doing the same thing to us. A bit annoying. So we need to kill the wind elf this turn. It's by far their most damaging unit. 1 ammo left, but he's almost out. Let's kill this. He's almost out of ammo, is what I meant to say for the sorcerer. We can kill the Narna. Or the Narn there. We have to pull you back so you don't die. We'll kill the halfling and severely damage their warrior. You can heal yourself, Grim. Slowly chewing through the dwarf. Well, that was really painful. But we won! Good work, team. +1 health gained. I think we'll grab blacksmithing. We could use that income overall. So let's take this. +10 income. And itemware minus 10%. He leveled again. Let's take blacksmithing up another point. Santa's helper has leveled. Let's give you some morale. Oh, sure. We'll give you a precise shot medal. Forgotten Tom can get a resistance medal. Pestilence ritual scroll. All living units stationed in the province lose half their hit points. Kills parts of the population, lowers its mood, and decreases its growth for 10 turns. Can only be performed in a populated province. 140 gems to cast this, and it requires Black Lotus as well. Good God, this is expensive. This must be a tier 4 ritual for the undead or death school. There's not enough space for you to... I'll think about it. Alright, well done. Well done down here. We're going to keep exploring with you, Grim, because again, I want this being 34%. We can heal Forgotten Tom a bit and put back on Bonebreaker. Valnar's still heading down in order to reach this location to begin clearing it of things. Alarin can repair all the gear he's got. We leave these behind. We definitely don't... We do not need the partisan any longer. Alarin, we have a better hat for you. We'll buy you a copper ring. This can be left behind for someone else. I guess we'll hold on to this banner at the moment, though we're probably never going to need it. Cat's reflexes can be held on to. Bonebreaker has stunning blow +2 or stunning blow +1. +1. Troll's Club would give him stunning blow 3 if we get blacksmithing up another point, but I'm not going to do that, at least not right away. We won't need the Oh! Actually, the stiletto's better for Bran than that shield is, so we will hold on to that. I guess we'll purchase another copper ring and a hit point ring for Alarin while he's here. There's no new spells I want. Do I want to build another spell school now and give him another spell? Let's... Oh, marble is needed to finish it up. Let's wait. And we're going to head you up here to get that marble. These are both Forsaken lands. Let's take this one. We can build more structures, so let's put some guards here. And we'll put a mill here. And at home... What's the population in my domain? A large town? Let's increase this even further. We'll build an infirmary, which will further reduce a epidemic risk and increases the population growth in our capital. Oh, right, we can build 2 structures now and drop 2 guards in provinces we have. So we should keep building. So let's put a tavern here. 7% explored, and the province Grim is in, and that was it. Alarm moves up north to go after that marble. Yep, Grim, we keep exploring this province a little longer, and our general is back home. So if I'm going to fight, let's fight the gargoyles first. Gargoyles will be tough. They have a lot of ranged resistance. Ranged defense, but I think we can probably defeat them. I think we probably can defeat them. And as long as I'm here, I'm going to actually destroy the mill. Oh, actually, can I... yes, okay. Let's destroy the mill here. And drop a storehouse here. Oh, I can't build storehouses yet. Then let's fix that and build the market. +5 income. And now we can build storehouses. So let's build a storehouse here. And now Valnor can repair his equipment. We can sell the short sword. We'll never need it. We can sell the demonologist. We cannot actually take him because we will not have access to the tier 2 demonology spell school. So we're just going to vendor him. This gives us even more gear for our warrior. I'm thinking I'm still going to hold on to the Agate Amulet for Velinar at this moment. Okay. And we're entering terms to fight gargoyles. Alright, I think this is good. Rituals, Tim. You should cast rituals. Miracle of Nature is still on cooldown. There's nothing else I really need to cast, so we're done. Let's end the turn. Oh, nope, we can build another building, so we should do that too. The hero Lauren has entered the province of Misty Vale. These lands once belonged to a great lord, but now a group of former guards rules here. 8 of them. Militiaman, slinger, spearman, pikeman, crossman, and thief, and a brigand. This is the recruit's guard, and we can annihilate them. Alright, let's do this and start. So... let's go ahead and use a burden on them, begin draining their stamina, making so that I don't have to worry about Dennis taking hits from the crossbowman or the slinger. Okay, good work. We'll finish... nope, we won't finish him off. You guys move up. We can web the brigand. And do I need another spell cast? I don't think so. We'll win with the army I've got, but I guess we'll put a Naiad out to help heal. She can use a Mass Cold immunity to give us more defense and some healing. Oopsie, you move up. Take away all of his defense. Buzzer can, I think, kill this guy? And it's over. Well done, team. We didn't even need the Naiad. Well, I guess the Naiad's heal over time is very handy. Good work, Alarin, but we knew this would be an easy battle. Oodaloop C, do we give you a counterattack or more health? Let's give you more health. with 1 vitality and 1 stamina. While exploring the province of Gloomy Pinewood, Grimm found a monolith. The hero Grimm has reached a monolith covered with ancient runes. These rocks are known to collect magical energy, which could be easily converted into magic gems. But you will first need to defeat its guards. 3 enemies. Imps spawn demonologists. We will attack. We're going to keep our warrior behind. The demonologist will totally appear on this hill. And I think I'm good with where everyone else is. Let's start. Oh, no, he's not. He's showing it. Oh, up there. That's interesting. I didn't even realize he's got these mountains blocking the path for him. It's going to take us a bit to reach him. Even though demons are immune to fire, they are not immune to arrows. Now, I believe imps have hover, not flight. Oh, sorry, floating, not flight. So they can't actually fly over the mountains. They can't go so high. This is kind of annoying. I'm gonna back up and heal himself. So we can kill that. We can guarantee we can kill the spawn. Holy crap! No ammo left. Thank goodness. It's a tough battle. +1 health, and we will wrap up blacksmithing, getting it +1 to stunning blow. Or that's a good name. Just an health. We'll get a hit point. We do not need a melee medal for him. Summon Icarai spell, and that is it. 10 gargoyles. The hero Valinar has approached a half-destroyed ancient tower. The inhabitants of Old Citadel have noticed him and preparing for battle. This feels like I'm playing Loop Hero, and I'm about to actually rob the treasure from these gargoyles, which is why they're flying out as a whole flock. Let's kill them. This is going to be a tricky setup, actually. I'm not sure how best to set up here. I know I need to spend more time thinking about my initial deployment of my ranged army. I think we'll go with this. And let's start. Okay, most of them did deploy on this side. I don't really want to move anyone up, like my ranged units here. At least not my crossbowmen, because then they'll be within range of being attacked by these things. Oh, they do not have the range defense I thought they would have. Then we can actually kill them rather quickly. Okay. How do I want to do this? Who's going to take a bunch of hits? It's probably going to be Grouchish that takes hits over time. Because I can't kill all the gargoyles on this upper side. So let's put Word of Life on him. And that's good. Ah, they're healing themselves. Okay, that's fine. It's gonna have to be. Good crit. Make sure that one doesn't get a chance to do anything at all. Yeah, even though these are regenerating and have a lot more defense, we have tons of range damage. So they will not be able to withstand that. Good money for that. 378, 56 gems. Grouchish. We'll give you some more morale. Froscador can get Force March. You don't have this medal yet, Shrike, so let's give you a range attack medal. After a thorough search, your party has found Scythe of Death. This would have gone with the Necromancer's Hood. I kind of regret now not taking Undead. This could have been a really... This is actually a fantastic weapon for our warrior. Attack +9, counterattack +6, Necromancer's Call. The hero can keep his army undead 1 rank higher than his necromancy skill allows. Undead units recover hit points 20% faster. Reduce the cost of keeping undead units after battle by 25%. Reduce upkeep of undead in an army by 10%. Festering Wounds. This unit's wounds, if it is a living creature, cannot be cured through healing regeneration first aid. This is what it puts on enemies, I believe, not on himself. I think. And cause atrophy. When dealing melee damage, this unit inflicts the enemy with atrophy. The unit's attack attributes are reduced by 3 and speed by 1, and it loses 2 stamina each turn. It's an amazing weapon. There's not enough space for new dwellings in the province of Misty Vale. I'll think about it. News reaches you that the lizardmen in the province of Horse's Ford are getting ready to celebrate the Day of Bloody Swamps. That's an interesting name for a celebration. This is an ancient religious feast during which lizardmen make generous sacrifices, including sacrifices of their own babies, to the swamp spirits. Pay for the festival. With your assistance, the Day of Bloody Swamps is held in spectacular fashion. The water in the sacred pools turns red from the blood of numerous sacrifices. The priests inform you that the same swamp spirits are content and they bless the province's people. A good festival. Perhaps not a good thing, but it's their religion. It's their province. They can celebrate what they want in it. Alright, Valinar, that went really well for you. Let's leave this behind with all the growing equipment. I'm never going to use the Trolls Club now that I have this. I don't need the Spirit. Well, I guess we'll hold on to some of these other weaponry. We're going to... I mean, it's really... I don't know what weapons to give our warrior now that we have so many good weapons. I do think we should give him this, though. Oh, speaking of which, we have to repair that. So... that's pretty amazing. Let's give you a stamina... Valinar ring, and we'll give you a iron ring. And you go do another battle. Let's fight some adventurers next. Alarin goes up here to claim the hills and then try to get that marble. This province can take watchmen. We see more Oinor over here. Let's put a mill here, and a pub. Grim keeps exploring. Again, I want this at about 34%. And do I want to build a building in my domain? Yes, let's build the Journeyman Tailor. I wouldn't mind. Well, is there a tailor store anywhere for cloth items? No, there is not. All right, yes. So let's build that store. And then Valinar can change a thing or two. We don't need the Traveling's Cloak, because we'll have a Warm Cloak. And we don't need the Cloth Bracers. We can just give you these Leather Bracers instead. Oh, and we have better armor for you, too. Not much better, but it is better, so we'll give you +1 more range defense. And that should do. Okay, this is acceptable. Is our one ritual I feel comfortable casting off cooldown yet? Recognizable is still on cooldown for 3 more turns. Okay. Alright, let's end the turn. The hero Alarin has entered the province of Dragon Banks. These lands once belonged to a great lord, but now a group of former guards rules here. 8 enemies, thief and bandits. Let's attack. And this will be acceptable. I'm fine with our setup. Now they have hills this time, so their range attacks will be better, which makes them annoying, but we can still, I think, easily deal with them. Let's summon a Naiad to start. It can use Mass Cold immunity. Help us out, and then we can kind of charge forward. I don't think we'll need any more spells for this battle. You have floating, don't you? Yes, floating, not flying. Are you immune to poison? You're not immune to poison. You're immune to ice spells. I'll move you up just 1 at this moment. Good. I was hoping that these would move up to throw a dagger at our healer. This will let Udaloop kill that thief. Oh, we're fine. We shouldn't need any more spells cast. Buzzer moves back and we heal him. Good job, guys. We're slaughtering them. Oh, everything on this side's now quite dead, and I think Sasha D can finish off that bandit. Well done, guys. Easy battle. Lost Ferment's leveled again. Let's give you a hit point. 6% more explored. Ooh, this is a tricky army. The hero of Valnar has approached the deserted ruins of a city of the ancients. Often ancient artifacts or some treasures hidden by the current occupants of the ruins can be found in such places. A group of adventurers, a war party of them, is currently clearing it out. Elf, dwarf, halfling, monk, bandit, sorcerer, fairy, guardsman, assassin, duelist, and a thief. That's 11 of them. We can win. Let's attack. This is kind of a big battle. I should actually have some different music playing for these battles. These are kind of... This is the first time I'm doing a large adventuring fight. Adventuring group fight. I think we still set up exactly like this. We're weakest, I think, on this side, but we should still win. I think. Let's start. Look at all the monks. All right, force march on the dwarf. A fire elf up on the hill, but we're going to kill him immediately. Frogazor. Okay, hold on. Let's think. Let's see if we want to kill this elf first. He's got 8 hit points and 2 range defense, so we should not even need to use special ammo, and that's a huge DPS unit of theirs down and out now. Our ballista has no other targets to fire at, so start hurting the guardsmen. I will have you plug this gap, Sifjespalier. We'll use Force March here. And I am going to move... do I... 4 range? No. Actually, I shouldn't have used Force March. We didn't really need it. But it's too late. I used it. Let's move you up here. Our crossbowmen. If I move you up, you'll be shot. So let's use a Wasp Swarm. to make sure if you are shot, it won't be for too much damage. If he's hasted, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, can't hurt you yet. Oh, we could just kill that guy. That works too. Oh, good God. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm so sorry, enemy adventurers. I'm so sorry. Man, you did no damage to me. You lost all your DPS. And you're spending your turn just healing. It's over. We just have too much damage here. Good God, this is amazing. What are you gonna do, monk? What are you gonna do? Pray. That's the only thing you can do. Hope it's swift. We'll try to ensure it is. Single bolt right in your head. Hopefully it killed you instantly. Very easy battle in the end. I was actually kind of worried about that battle to begin with. I don't know why I was. X-Men. Let's give you a range defense. You already have a precise shot medal. I won't give you another. Counter... If you're fighting enemies back in combat, it's bad for us. We're going to give you first aid instead. Force knowledge for our elf. We'll give you more morale. Supreme power tier 4 spell. We'll take a look at that. And mithril arrows. There's not enough space. I'll think about it. Okay, what did we... Oh, let's also go back to the main menu. By the way, I didn't get another reversion, right? Or something like that? We did not. Okay. Couldn't remember if I actually had accidentally got another reversion because I forgot to back up the game. What does this do? Supreme power. Increases all attack attributes of all friendly units within 2 tiles by 10. Armor and resistance are increased by 5. Dispels a lot of harmful spells and grants mind control immunity. Lasts 4 turns. Holy crap. Caster's concentration and spell power doesn't affect this spell. Doesn't affect the undead, demons, and heroes. But still, this is amazing. But I don't think we gain access to a tier 4 spell with Valinar. But if we do, this is totally what we're giving him. So while we're here, let's fight some gnolls next. This will be a tough battle, I think, given how many of them we're to fight, and again, that we get demons. We might lose units here, but we're going to attempt it. Alarin, we secured this land. Let's put Watchmen here. We found Dariel. He's out this way. So he must be in that corner, and Vianata must be down here somewhere. So I rushed to get this to stop the enemy from getting it, but in the end, we didn't need to worry about it. Do we want this medal here in the Halfling Village? I think with the Diplomacy of 4, we can get it. We can have the Halflings join us for free if we're so interested. We'll build a mine here. It's 47%. It's a large village. Doesn't need a granary. A pub. I will actually get rid of these guards. We don't need them there. And we'll put different guards there. And Alarin, what's guarding this? Orcs. Assuming it's not tier 3 orcs, I think you can win that battle. One more round in the gloomy pine wood for you, Grim. At home... I don't know if I need another building quite yet. Actually, I guess we should build a winery, because it will let us upgrade mills to breweries. Actually, no, let's wait on that at the moment. Let's wait on that. We'll hold on to our cash. I'm going to hope to take that marble. Alright, let's just end the turn. While exploring the province of Gloomy Pinewood, Grim found an abandoned temple. Examine it. While searching for treasure, the hero Grim has approached an ancient temple. This old shrine only seemed abandoned from afar. Its guards have noticed uninvited guests and are preparing for battle. 4 enemies: Champion, Sentinel, Sniper, Ironclad. The Sentinel is the upgraded pikeman. The Ironclad is upgraded swordsman. Sniper's upgraded crossbowman. The Champion's upgraded knight. I'm sorry, Champion's just a champion. Tier 3 unit. This is way too strong for Grim and his army. He has to retreat. The hero Alarin has found a marble deposit. Unfortunately, he is not the first to have found it. A group of guards is standing at the foot of the hill. 5 enemies: Bugbear, Orc, Ghost Whisperer, and a Cleaver. We can annihilate them. Let's do it. Okay. And let's summon eagles to help us with this battle. We will give Poison Claw to our eagle. And try to kill this orc of theirs. Poison Claw looks like that was a waste. We should have given it the attack upgrade instead. Oodaloop, you can petrify one of them right now if we so desire. We don't need to do that, though, yet. Let's not do so. Our eagle can destroy that. Buzzard can focus on that enemy. Let's petrify the Cleaver after we zap it. Eight counterattack. We will web him. Nice. Easy battle. Alarin has leveled. Oh, he is not leveled. The hero Valinar has approached the deserted ruins of a city of the ancients. Often ancient artifacts or some treasures hidden by the current occupants of the ruins can be found in such places. Scouting has revealed that the ancient ruins are not as deserted as they may have appeared at first sight. 7 enemies. This is the battle we did quite some time ago, I think, right? Pack Warriors, Tormentors, and Tyrant. This is what we, I think, fought when we took the Null Province just below this. So we should be able to annihilate them now. And I like this starting set, but the only thing different I can think of is to put my slinger here. But I do want my healer there. Let's do this and let's do this. And start. Okay, 2 pack leaders this time, right? These are pack leaders. Tormentors. 2 Tormentors. Alright, well, my ranged army can stay back. My melee can move up a bit. And anything that I can kill now would be handy, but that means I have to move my units up a bit. should have killed it with this first. And then I could have killed the imp with my archer. We'll wait around. Very dangerous what I'm doing. But I'm setting them up to be killed next round. But I don't know if I'll have the damage to kill the imps as well. We're absolutely going to lose a unit to the demon that comes out of this, I feel. Unless we can somehow kill it and the demon all in the same round. I think what we'll do is we're going to web this tormentor. So it is something I don't have to worry about. We can web this, but then it still breaks free of the web and attacks us. Like, it's going to move up next turn. If it howls, that would be fantastic, because we don't have to worry about it for a round. But I think he's going to move up. Let's see what happens. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move you onto the hill as well down here, X-Men. And Grouchish, I'm not going to move you. They had a bunch of howls on their side. Only one unit moved up. That's a bit awkward. Okay, 3 units moved up. Well, let's deal with these jerks then. Okay, we kill this with you, kill the imp, kill the demon. And now I should really begin focusing on the tyrant. I don't want the demon coming out this round, though. If I accidentally kill it this round, which I will do if I hit it again, we have a demon to worry about, and I can't stop the demon from reaching me. So we're not going to shoot this again. And let's give Bless to you, Frokazor, and you'll just stay there. There's no reason for you to run up and fight this creature yet. Oh, he does not want to get gunned down. But we could just move back a bit to not hit him this round if we so desire, and I think that's what we're going to do. So instead, we'll focus on this one. We're going to also have to kill the demon. That was dumb. I should have used Force March to run him over here. Okay. So if we're going to focus on him. We'll do that. We'll pull you back a spot. And then everyone else just kills this. And now we have this to worry about. Let's put a Word of Life on one of our elves. And I don't want to kill him, so I can't shoot him this round. If I put any damage on him, let's say I put 15 damage on him, he's got 16 life there. He takes 1 damage because he's enraged at the start of his turn, turns into the demon, and that demon kills something. And I don't want to lose anything, so we're just going to end our turn. Okay, now it will indeed be over. Let's use a force march here. Okay, all my melee is ready to beat up on this thing. Which I guess I should do first, because this counterattack is only 10. So let's do that. Oh, that still really hurt. Right, there's our demon. The demon does not have vigilance, so it can't counterattack Sith. And now we kill this. Excellent battle, guys. A ton of experience points earned. Valinar is now level 19 with another point of command. Let's grab more logistics to keep that price down some more. Swordsman B, you'll take shield wall. You already have summon a metal. You do not need another one. I will take a hit point. Silver, you don't have a precise shot medal. Let's give you one. Shrike can get precise shot +1. A hit point for our catapult. A hit point for our elf. Fire arrows. And another tier 4. Another supreme power spell. $461 and 37 gems for the battle. Holy crap. The locations here have been amazing. I'm definitely saving the game, as it were. Repair our gear. We don't need these jagged arrows any longer. And I'm gonna clear out some of this inventory because we're filling up. I'm not gonna use any of these spells, so I'm just gonna start vendoring them. We haven't seen any mage towers to complete to turn in those spells. I'm gonna guess that we're not going to need them. We could hire the workmen to keep our single ballista repaired. And I think we want to do that, everyone. Right, he's not very expensive either. He's not very expensive. Let's go ahead and hire the workmen. My plan will be to eventually move out my melees and replace these tier 1 slots with my elves and my healer. And then use ballista and catapults up here for an entirely ranged army. So we'll eventually want the workmen. We'll bring him with us. And we could start doing that, I suppose. So let's... Oh, where am I? Let's retire this slinger. And I'll move myself into here. And then we can hire another ballista. And Valinar, do I want you to fight the necromancers? I don't want to lose units. Alarm would be a better person to fight those with, so we're not going to do that. So what's a good target for us to claim then? We could probably eliminate all these enemies. With Valinar. Or we could declare war on Oenor and obviously try to find and eliminate him. Let me think about it. Grim, I want it to be 34%, so you're going to spend one more round there. Yeah, one more round there for you, Grim. You've been getting only health as well, so since you don't have another slot for a person or a spell, I have no desire to bring you back yet. Alarin, you're almost level 17. Can you... I don't know if... Kobolds, I'm worried about a group of kobolds. I don't know if we're the best for dealing with an army of them. You know what? We don't have a quest at the moment for anyone either, do we? So why don't we give a quest to Grim? And Magic Crystal. Now that we have Mandrake Root, this is significantly cheaper. Low difficulty. More brigands! Unbelievable. There's brigands over here somewhere, I think, right in one of these swamps. Oh, I don't know. I don't see any immediately. Okay. Alright, so Alarin... I guess we will fight the kobolds. It's going to be a tough battle. They'll be upon us very quickly. Burden and Rooting will help us out, though, keeping most of them off of us for a time. So we'll give it a try. Grim, you explore here one more turn. Valinar, what am I doing with you? I don't want any more provinces. Oh! Actually, before I decide what I'm doing with you, we should build buildings. So let's do that. So... we have stables on those horses, but not on this one. So let's build a grain... actually, since this place can't grow any at the moment, we're just going to leave that there. Let's build a pub here. And then a tavern here. We don't need guards anywhere. We have marble now. So let's build the town council, which will give us a lot more gold, 5%. We can build a deputy's house and provinces. We get the vassal guard. And more importantly to me, it unlocks some of the more corruption countering buildings. We're now up to 233. Very nice. Okay. We've already built both structures, right? Yes, we did. You know what? We'll fight the necromancers. This might be a gigantic mistake. We might end up reverting, but we're going to do it. I need an exorcism if I'm going to actually beat the Death Touched, though. Okay. Let's... oh, rituals. Rituals? Cast a ritual already. What, really? What did I cast? I don't remember. Let's end our turn. 5% more explored in Gloomy Pinewood. 10 kobolds for Alarin. The hero Alarin approaches the entrance to an abandoned mine. In such places lurk small underground creatures known as kobolds. They won't flee from the mine without a fight. 10 of them. Let's fight them. Remember that kobolds have terrain knowledge hills, so they're not going to care very much about this terrain slowing them down. The good news is they have no ranged option. Okay, we'll do this. Buzzard can fly past these to get out here. Our healer can heal any of these that are around. And Ulupsi, you're strong enough. You should be able to handle kobolds charging you. So I think we're good. Let's start. Unless I want to swap Ulupsi, start on the hill so we can immediately begin petrifying enemies. No, I think we'll let's... oh, no, that's not at all what I wanted. Let's do this, maybe? Let's do this and start. Okay, so we want to slow down a bunch of them or root a bunch of them so we don't have to worry about them. Let's actually root to start these 5. And now we'll have only half their army to worry about. One, 2, 3. And Dennis dies, Tim, so you shouldn't have moved that knight up. We'll petrify a single target. Killing the kobolds. We'll just have to stay here and take the charge that's coming. We could... Actually, let's summon a Naiad to help us heal. And she'll... Masculine maybe to help us out as well. 1, 2, 3. Might attack you. Sasha, let's move you back. And let's receive the first of their charge. Ooda loop. We'll move you up. Heal here. They're still rooted for 3 more turns. Summon a wolf. I think we're gonna start. Oh no! Don't move up, Tim, because you're gonna not realize their threat range and get units killed. Yeah, don't move up. That's a mistake. Says as he moves up Loop C. You know what? I guess we're moving up. Let's move up. Perfect. And all of them are poisoned. Cover your ears, everyone. It's going to be loud when all 3 of them die. Not bad. And Alarin has leveled. +1 command, pathfinding or scouting. These are really useful. +1 concentration is also useful. Let's finally start taking some pathfinding. We'll take Forest Knowledge 1 for his army. Blessed Land Ritual Scroll. What does this do? Creates a profit site which increases gold or gem income or improves population mood. Can only be created in a friendly province. The hero of Valnar approaches an ancient crypt. It looks like a burial vault of some ancient ruler or great warrior, and one is sure to find something valuable among the belongings of the deceased, and to encounter those guarding the peace of the dead as well. Let's do this battle. This is basically what we fought before we fought the elf maids. So I need to kill the Death Touched, which means I need ranged units. Kind of doubled up. Let's see, if you're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to move you up to kill. I'm going to do that, though. If you're here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll have to move both of you up. That's still acceptable. I don't like where I don't like this, but if I'm gonna kill that Death Touched, I need my elves on the front line. So we're gonna do that. The Death Touch took the hill! I did not expect that. So we'll kill him right now. And it turns out I didn't need to do what I did at all with my units. Move up some of my melee. So the worry now is... the worry I have now is about some skeletons smashing into my fragile lines. So I can't really move anyone else up. I did not think Death Touch would put himself on the hill to be killed immediately. I'm very glad he did that. There's no reason to move anyone else up. Grutches, you'll probably get the killing blow on the necromancer, but I'm going to wait 1 round. If I force march you, move you here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nope, you still won't have it. If he moves here, 1, 2, 3. Oh, and he'll annihilate you. Let's just end the turn. You know what we can do? We can put Wasp Swarm on him to make sure we don't take too much damage from his range attack. So we'll do that. Didn't think you'd actually summon a unit to attack him. But it makes sense that you would do so. Good job, guys. Didn't lose anyone. Gracious leveled up. +1 range attack. A +2 range defense for our ballista. Sif, you can gain, I think, you know what? You're not often counterattacked. Let's grab another precise strike. 300 bucks, 30 gems. Dwarven Maul. 5 hit points, 2 stunning blow, 7 attack, 7 counterattack. What an amazing weapon that is. Holy crap. Deputy of the Province of Kingsford has states that a wandering tanner has arrived, asking for permission to open up his shop. I'll help him. The deputy soon responds that Tanner conveys his sincerest thanks. Wonderful. There has been an earthquake in the province of Mushroom Eaters, and many locals have been killed. The damage caused by the destruction is 95 gold. Provide aid for the victims. We also lost some buildings here. We did not. Okay. Grim, you have finally got this to 38%. We're now going to bring you over here. I'm not going to fair wind you, though. You'll have to take your time at it. Valinar. We have another amazing melee weapon. Alarin, you've beaten all the encounters in that location. Let's put a tavern here. And then this is a large village. It's 47%. We'll upgrade another tavern. Upgrade a pub to another tavern. And Alarin, there is nothing else up here for you to kill immediately. A ton of gargoyles, demons, demonologists, lizardmen. I think we'll send you down here, and you'll clear these locations. You gain to put a command, and you have 2 more command slots. We should fill those. Valnar, you gained health, I think. We have no gear we can give you. You know what we can do, though? We can give you the Sphere of Retribution, because you can use this in a pinch if it comes down to it. I guess we'll buy you another ring. And at home, let's build the Abbey. Get that cleared out. We have enough money, we could build the Citadel to unlock tier 3 units, but I really wouldn't mind having Mithril first. So I think we'll focus on other buildings instead. There'll be no loafers. Valinar's not doing anything. We cleared out all those difficult encounters. The Great Cyclops might be a tough encounter. I guess we can go there and do that battle. Then we can explore to let this place grow a little bit. So let's do that. The deputy of the Witchbogs province states that a wandering tanner has arrived, has permission at his own shop. Sure, why not? Let's help all the tanners set up their shops. Deputy soon responds to tanner conveys his serious thanks. I try to be different. I'll think about it. Your sages inform you, judging by some ancient maps and chronicles, a large city of the ancients was once located in the province of Clime. Now the ancient ruins are buried under a thick layer of earth. But if you start excavations, You will surely discover many interesting things. There's a chance we could unlock a location, and like there's a bunch of undead in it. We could get some treasures from this, or it could be something useless. Let's pay for the excavations. $100. After a long and thorough excavation, the archaeologists find an ancient chest filled with magic gems. Your supply of gems is increased by 227 gems. Reward the archaeologists. Influx of immigrants into the province of Western Star Forest. The population is increased significantly. The workers are a good thing. Let's go back to the main menu really quick to save it. My god, we have 1,697 gems. We should probably go back to our castle and go to the gambling hall there to convert them into cash. We could do that. 500 gems is... We can turn 500 gems into something like 600 or 700 gold. And we could use that gold. So I'm thinking we're going to do that with Grim while he's back there. Hello, Orionor's warrior. It's good to see you. Valnar fights the Great Cyclops. Alarin, since you're back here... we need some troops. So, do we give you the Bird Eater? The Bird Eater egg we have? Or do we summon a creature and see what we get? You have a tier 1 slot unlocked as well. It'd be tempting to go and pick up me and put me in your army, but I'm too far away. It would take too many turns. We don't really need more support. You know what we could do? We can just hire another one of those, another mage. We can give you the scholar. So let's do that. And we are earning 45 gems a turn. Let's go ahead and summon another monster. Drawn by the ritual's enchantment, the creature joins the hero's party. It's a dire bear. Nice. We have another strong front line now. All right. Oh, no, we had a strong front line. Now we have even more. We have a nice unit, nice tier 2 unit. Well done, Alarin. How expensive, by the way, is the bear to maintain? $50 a turn. Ooh, that's pretty rough. Back down to 177. Let's begin making more buildings. So we will build the court. Slows unrest growth in the capital, which we don't care about too much. Allows upgrading deputy's house and provinces to a judge's house and reduces corruption by 20%. That's what we care about. And then we should build more buildings. Or more structures. Where I call them structings. We'll build a pub and a tavern here. You know what? Since we have the marble here as well, let's get rid of the watchmen. And we'll put the dwarves here. Since they'll give plus 10 income to this province. They're very expensive, but I think that's a good place to put them. Okay, and there'll be no loafers. Alarin. You know, you could destroy these groups while you're here. You might as well kill the Hell cohort. It goes back to ritual. Valnar kills the Great Cyclops. The hero Alarin has approached a half-destroyed ancient tower. The old inhabitants of the citadel have noticed him, preparing for battle. 3 enemies. Fiend, Cerberus, Fiedler. You know, I shouldn't fight these. It should be my lower-level heroes that eventually do this. But since I did assign Alarin, and it will be some time until one of my other heroes can do this, we will eliminate this group now. And Alarin, you're getting a pretty sizable army at this moment, aren't you? Dennis, let's give you this hill. Okay, so they're going to resist most of the spells I throw at them. So let's start by summoning an eagle. My level 1 mage can't really hurt them very well. Chimus, you might die here. I am going to move you up anyway. Same thing with you, Udaloopsi. And my other units need to move up if they want to have some participation in the battle. They can't reach me this round, though. There's too much terrain in the way. So this Cerberus can go 1, 2, 3, 4 and attack us next round. He can move up and attack us, but this guy can't. So let's focus on this demon and or the Cerberus to start. I think we Poison Claw then, our eagle. So they'll be resistant to your petrification, Udaloopsi. This is the only one you'll be able to petrify. I think we Poison Claw. And I want to focus on this. Actually, Poison Claw was a waste because we're going to kill this right now. Oh, okay, well, hold on. So let's then not Poison Claw. And so it's going to die automatically. The Cerberus will move up and round attack you guys. And you don't get a counter attack, I think, when it does that. So I'm not going to do anything else this turn. That's good. Oh, it round attacked anyway. Okay. It's poisoned. Eagle, let's fly you down here. And poison him. And he's dead next turn, thanks to the poison. Well done, guys. You can fly your eagle back. That was dumb. I moved you off the hill. I don't know why I'm even obsessed with healing this. I shouldn't be. Good job, guys. Range attack for our new mage. A sorcerer's wand. Plus 6 range attack for a range 5 wand. Plus this completes a sorcerer's toga. An old sorcerer's set, if I care. The hero Valonar has approached a half-destroyed ancient tower. The inhabitants of the old citadel have noticed him and preparing for battle. 6 enemies. Cyclops, Orc, and a Cleaver. I'm guessing 1 Cyclops, 2 Cleavers, 3 Orcs? I still have a Banish in my inventory. I still have a Banish, which is a really bad thing to have because this is undead. We don't need Banish for this. Okay. Let's do something like this to start. Bit awkward, Tim. We should at least annihilate the orcs in short order. Actually, we took off what looks like a fourth of its life with just 2 hits, so this thing's as good as dead, too. I don't know why I'm casting that weapon spell after I've already fired. Well, it does restore an ammo, but I didn't even fire with Grouches, so that was kind of a waste. No force marched on them, on any orc. Okay, we need to kill the big guy. He's our main target. So let's cast a Bless on someone to help this out. Didn't kill it. 9 hit points left. I thought that hit would do so. Or it's like, what do we do? You die, is what you do. That's what happens. $165 gold. Our workman can get... You have 22 freaking hit points? That's amazing. We'll give you an ammo. Ooh, siege or hit point for our ballista named Catapult. Let's go ahead and give him some additional siege. Master's Sword. Plus 11 attack, plus 9 counterattack, plus 3 precise strike. Amazing. These melee weapons we're getting are amazing. A descendant of a noble family that once ruled the province of Misty Vale's attempt to seize his patrimony. How dare he? No, I don't want to do this battle. We won. Alright, Valinar. Congratulations on that victory. What are we doing with you now? Well, alright, let's come back and think about that. Alarin, you can go over here as I originally intended you to do. Actually, again, these should probably be cleared up by my lower level people, since these are tier 1 provinces. Let's just take a peek and see if there's anything really powerful here. Death Servants, Swamp Creatures, Gang of Robbers. There's some decent battles up there. Dark Elves. We didn't conquer the Goblins. These provinces have battles we might want Alarin to do. Oh, while I'm here, by the way, we'll give you the silk bracers instead of the silver bracelet. I think I'm content with everything else. I don't know what to do with him. I guess we'll send him out. I guess I'm not fighting Orinor in this episode, everyone. And we'll play to reach turn 100. Next episode, we'll probably be declaring war and beginning to eliminate other Astral Masters. Let's do a few more battles instead for this episode. So, Alarin. What's in here? Dark Elves. Let's take a look and see what locations are where. Undead Battle Mages, Lizardmen, Giant Spiders, Death Servants, Tomb Guardians. This would be tempting, but those are all rather easy. Dark Skeletons. Acreal. Where is this? Let's do that. And I'm going to actually give you, I think, a single shock instead of another wolf to help with this fight. And I'm tempted to drop one of your eagles, but there's 2 battles here. The Acro won't care about the good aligned spells. I think your spell selection should allow you to win that, Alarin. Grim, welcome back home. Let's repair your equipment. You don't need this toga. I'm going to leave behind, I think most of your tier 1 single-handed weaponry. I guess we'll keep Bonebreaker with you. And you're going to grab... Dwarven Maul actually should be what he uses for that for 3 stunning blow total. So we'll take this with you. You can have the Boots of Valor over your ancient soldier boots for +1 more attack. You can get the Paladin's Cloak to give you some more resistance and more morale with the Paladin's Helmet. While you're back here, we can give you some more stamina medals. Rings. a blacksmith's bracelet, and we'll give you the silver bracelet to help your morale, and we'll buy you another copper ring. Okay, that will be what he takes with him. As for your units, they're all now healed. Let's send you out here. Valinar, what are we doing with you? Tomb Guardians. This is arguably a tier 2 province, so the battles here will be a little tougher, so we could have you go there and fight a few more things for your army. And then we probably really should declare war in Oinor and conquer him. Let's see what his warrior is going to do. If his warrior begins moving backwards, then he took some losses. And then I think we will declare war this episode after all, and begin trying to eliminate Oinor. Let's continue to build more buildings. So we'll build a tavern here. We'll build a pub here. Back up to 13 gold per turn. Still at 58 gems, which is very nice. Valinar, by the way, how expensive is your army that we have tactics for? Still expensive. It would be an extra, what is this? Almost 150 gold a turn, if not for your tactics. So we would be making significantly less money, but we'd still be making some. How's our corruption? We got it under control a little bit. It was over 100 earlier. Now it's down to 91. We didn't put guards down, is what the game's telling me there. We didn't build anything in our domain. I don't really need guards anywhere. For our domain, I guess we'll purchase the Traders Guild. Although I wouldn't mind having another hero, so why don't we save up for that instead? Please accept this gift, Lotaeri, as a token of peace and harmony, and let us thank Mother Nature together for her endless generosity. I will agree to a bribe. Absolutely, Vaynana, thank you. Your spies report that some commoner in the province of Ush Plains has dug up a chest full of gold in his garden. Make him give up half the gold. Half of the discovered wealth is delivered to your treasury. Your gold reserve is increased by 209. Oh, not bad. Everything found belongs to me, treasure-wise, according to the laws of the land. So, and 409 gold is enough to build an entire blacksmith, an entire altar. So he doesn't need. I'm sure that peasant doesn't need an altar made. 209 gold is still enough to build one of those buildings anyway. Grim, let's have you explore before we fight here. Valinar will fight the retinue to start. I still have that exorcism on you, Valinar, don't I? Big mistake, Tim. Big mistake. Oh, it's too late now. We build more... Yes, we need to build more structures. So let's upgrade more pubs to taverns. Our one ritual should finally be off cooldown. So let's go ahead and cast Miracle of Nature. And continue. With the adventure. Grim has explored 8%. Bowman, swordsman, pikeman, crossbowman, sniper. There's nothing here worth fighting for Valinar. We're going to retreat. We should leave that to a different army. His hero's gone. Okay. Okay. It's time to kill... Oh, he has a centaur contract. That's going to be really annoying. Or would be. But we can take this province instead. And then come up here. Hopefully he doesn't have a contract with centaurs. Or we will lose units. Trying to defeat him. Oinor, that is. We're going to get rid of these guards again. And put back our watchmen. So I can spy on Oinor over here. Alarm and searches. I'm so sorry, Valinar. I brought you up here, and I've changed my mind now. And it's going to take you some turns to get back down here now. 1, I think 2 turns. That sucks. Actually, we can speed this up, I think. Let's build a granary here, which is a bit awkward because we're going to build a stable here. Yes, and now he's greatly been accelerated, so he can now reach this province. And I think we will declare war in Oinor. We're at peace in the campaign, but we no longer have... I'm sorry, friendship in the campaign. Peace here on this shard. And I'm so sorry, Oinor, but we have to declare war on you. Alright, done. As for Vianata and Dorior, I'm going to change my... I'm going to change my existing trade agreement with you. You need iron, so I'm going to give you iron as well. And in return, I'm going to ask for more money. I'll ask for just, let's say, 70 gold if you want horses and metal a turn. To make up for what we're losing with Oinor. And you know, Alarin can probably take on some provinces of Oinor's up here, if I so desire. Let's have him... He's exploring this province? No, he should be fighting in this province. Let's go fight some dark skeletons. Grim Explorers. Alright, let's end the turn. Let's end the turn. While exploring the province of Woods of Many Arrows, Grim found a tower ruins. Let's examine it. Ooh, too tough. The hero Grim has approached a half-destroyed ancient tower. The inhabitants of the old citadel have noticed him, preparing for battle. 8 enemies. Sorcerer, Necromancer, Narnar. So there's probably 1 Necromancer, 1 Sorcerer, and the rest are Narnars. But I don't think we can defeat that with my army. So we're going to retreat. The hero Alarin approaches the secluded mansion. The inhabitants of the province tell all kinds of horror stories about it that do not seem unfounded. Skies revealed that the building is currently inhabited, yet there is no one particularly alive. 5 enemies. Lord of Darkness, Skeleton of Doom. I think there's probably 1 Lord of Darkness and 4 Skeletons of Doom. This will be a tricky battle, but we've got the damage and hit points on my units to take the Skeletons of Doom's initial first strike hit. So I think we'll do this battle. And I think I'm even content with where my units are. Let's start. Can we potentially kill this unit first? No. Next round we'll be able to kill it though. And that's it. That's all I want to do. Word of the Lord. What a great spell for an evil unit to have. So, Word of the Lord, I believe, gives them defense. They gain +2 to all their attack attributes, and they gain 1 to all their defensive attributes. But it doesn't affect him, thankfully. Since only one of these 2 can reach me this round, based on where my units are located, oh, you know what? We could burden them to slow them down. What's the resistance? Oh, they might get around it. It lasts for 3 turns? It'll be 5 turns because of my concentration, but they will resist it. So that's not going to work. This is 4 turns, so 6 turns. This may work on them. And hold them in place for 1 single round. But I think instead we'll let them come at me. And we'll destroy one of these 2 to start. I wouldn't mind having this one be the one that reaches my lines. So let's exorcism that one. 2 and Loopsy, I'm going to move you up onto this hill. And that's good. Okay. 1, 2, this could reach our lines down here. I'm going to shift some of you around. And since this one was going to attack me, can we kill this one? With my mages, yes, we can. He has first strike. I like to only have to worry about hitting him once, so let's shock him. And our bear can kill him. We'll move our spider out of the way so that he will be either attack Trimus or Ulupsi. And let's let him do that. And now this one's dead. Heals can get first aid. Dennis, a hit point for you. A cutlass as an item. Interesting. 239. Sorry, not interesting. It's. Sorry, it is interesting. I haven't actually looked at the cutlass. I think this is an item we can purchase in our domain eventually, depending upon what structures we build. It's not a bad weapon, actually. Parry +3, counterattack +3. Oh, is this a left arm item? It is a left arm item. So this is parry +3, precise strike +3, counterattack +3. I think I like that. Your offer is an insult, Lotaeri. I refuse. You're making a mistake, Lotaeri. I hope you'll learn your lesson this time and never take the same misstep again. Your deputy of Forbidden Shore province informs you that a statue of an ancient god of luck has appeared in the middle of the city square overnight. This is a very good sign, and the people of the province are celebrating and enjoying themselves. Break the statue's work of our enemies. A rich caravan from distant lands has arrived in the province of Satyr Wilderness. Let's try arranging trade relations. After long bargaining and arguments with caravaneers, you have failed to come to an agreement. Neither party wishes to make concessions and reduce the price of their goods. The merchants leave your domain very dissatisfied. What a pity. Alright, so I think we've now lost the trade agreement we had with Doinor. Oh, no! We have not lost it. We still have it in agreement. Okay. I'm tempted to cancel the trade agreement and then re-offer it to him again with the metal. So I'm going to do that. Let's cancel our trade agreement. Actually, no, let's not. Let's not do so yet. We will keep the trade agreement. After we conquer Oinor, we can cancel it. All right, Valinar, let's have you begin advancing towards Oinor, and we'll do the same up here as well with Alarin. I do wish I had different. Actually, you know what we can do, Tim? We can just build the library here. And now Alarin can change these out. I want another hero, so I'm not going to build another. Well, maybe we should build one of these. They're cheap enough. We have all the resources required. So let's build the Sphere of Stone. And the Alarin can now create Gargoyle. Oh, you know, let's grab a Stone Crust. And for a tier 1 spell, we will we'll take Enchanted Fang. Grim, you are still exploring. Valinar is now on the warpath. And we should build another building, because I have not yet done so. Let's put a granary down here to help the elves grow faster. The hero Valinar has set foot on the wide stretches of the province of Mound Steppes. It is well known that these lands have belonged to the nomads from time immemorial. Soon a company of them appears on the horizon. Wild steppe dwellers are rushing at full tilt towards uninvited guests. We're not going to fight them. Let's negotiate with them. The nomad leader addresses the hero. Stupid man makes war. Clever man makes trade. Let us trade, brother. What can you offer me, brother? Why, I see what you want. You like our land, yes? We throw old Khan down. We make your Khan rule. 731 Tanga, and we make it your land. What you say, brother? Deal. Ooh! The hero Alarin has entered the journey through the hilly country, the province of Eagle Pass. Suddenly the sky is filled with repulsive howls. A flock of winged creatures dwelling close by has noticed the strangers. 9 enemies, harpies, and manticores. This may be too strong for you, Alarin. I think we're losing units if I do this battle, but you know what? I think we're going to do it anyway. Let's do it. Now, harpies and manticores have flying, so these mountains aren't going to save me. I need to set myself up carefully for this battle. Let's do something like this to start. 1 single manticore and a ton of harpies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's pull you back. Okay, so they have okay resistance. A burden I don't think will slow the manticore down. 1, 2, 3, 4. It will still be able to reach my lines and attack me, but you know what? I'm going to try. So let's put a burden on this group. Slows them down and drains their stamina slowly. So this flank will be able to reach me and do some damage, but it will eventually sputter out. The rest of my forces stay where they're located, and we await their... Oh, Dennis, I put you in the wrong spot. It's too late, Tim. It's too late. Let's do it. I meant to swap you and this... I wasn't paying attention. Dennis is down here. My new wizard is up here. Dennis is probably dying. That's a very interesting setup they decided to go for. I think we root this bunch of them to stop them from being able to do anything to me. We focus on the ones that still can do something. Oh, or they're immune to entangle, which is what actually happened. So now we have to worry about all of them right now. Well, this sucks. Is flying make them immune to entangle? It doesn't say that, but now I know. This is the most worst way to learn that for a fact. Because we're absolutely losing units now. I cannot stop us from losing Dennis. He is absolutely torn to shreds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, only 1 can reach him. They have flying, right? Yeah. So, Dennis, you're dead. I'm so sorry. Oh, or they'll focus on Buzzer, which is somewhat acceptable. Sasha D, you may end up dying then as well. Unless I get out a healer. So let's do that. We'll put out a Naiad. Heal Sasha D. Counterattack. I'm going to web this one. I would love to attack here, but then my mage is vulnerable, so we're not going to do that. Wow. I did not think they would have... Dennis, you just died. Yep, just died. We can web that now and not worry about it for quite as long. That one entangle is what did me in. That's such a shame. But now I've learned a very important lesson. No one else moves. I need my army where it's located to deal with the enemies. Oh, that was actually dumb. I should have attacked with Udloop C. Oh, Dennis, I'm sorry. Well, we lost Dennis Mayak, a level 10. We lost Buzzer, a level 18. All because of my entangle mishap. It really should say cannot be trampled or entangled. Or have the cannot be entangled here. I realize they're flying, but my melees can still hit them when they're close. I would assume they fly when they attack, but not all the time. So I don't know. That's a bit, I feel betrayed a bit by the text, but whatever. We've learned a valuable lesson. +1 command. Let's grab Pathfinding 2. Tribus can get the point of defense. Lost Fremen, you can get a resistance. My new mage now can get, this is awful for him. Let's give him counterattack. While exploring the province, the hero Grim has found an Inquisition troop. The Inquisitors are going to burn some people at the stake. Approach them. One of the Inquisitors cleared the most important turns to the hero. What do you need, my child? What did these poor people do? These unfortunate souls, naive child, are evil witches who performed dark rituals and brought others to be sacrificed to their dark gods. They have brought much evil upon the people, but now their depraved lives are over. If needed, I can help you. You want to help? Then gather some more brushwood, so the heretics will burn faster. As you say, Holy Father. Even when enough firewood was collected, the punishment began. The heretics screamed in pain and begged for a quick death, but to no avail. They died a slow and painful death in the flames. Except one, who was shot to death by a witch hunter when he tried to utter a spell. After the execution, the Inquisitors gave the hero some of the witch's things. Garbage. What a piece of rubbish. A bright rainbow has appeared in the sky over the province of Iron Hills. The priests say it's a good omen, promising some luck. The magicians claim a rainbow often appears over lands rich in magic energy, so it makes sense to perform the magic search ritual for a source of magic before the rainbow vanishes. We can get even more gems if we use the magic search ritual, but I wouldn't mind finding the treasure. That's going to cost us gold. I don't think we want to spend more gold. Let's perform the search ritual. Your conjurers performed the ritual, but no secret sources of magic are revealed. So much for believing in omens. Okay, Alarin, you won, but that was a costly battle. So let's build an outpost up here for you. Actually, did I even need that? I don't think we needed that, Tim. You could have just hired some new units for him. I mean, well, we can't summon 2 units this turn, so I will be glad to have 2 of these. Alright, so 2 of these. Oh my god, I can't speak correctly. We can't summon 2 monsters until some time has passed, right? Actually, next turn, Summon Nature is off a cooldown. So let's build that here. We'll build the storehouse here. We'll put a slinger in the garrison. Alarin can sell his round shield and the cutlass. We don't need those. And we'll take this bird eater with us. Oh, no, I won't because we don't have the building for it. Okay. Then I guess we won't do that. You know what? We're going to grab the adept. Oh, no, we're not. -7 morale for him. He has 3 morale. He is useless. If I begin taking these units out, what's his morale drop to? still -5. No, that's a giant mistake. Our Astromaster is too good aligned. We cannot take adepts any longer. Oh! I didn't give him temperance yet. Which is what I wanted to do. Actually, I thought I gave these guys temperance. Did they not have temperance? They're supposed to. I don't think I can make that change on the shard, so we just kind of wasted our adept then. How about this, everyone? I'll be back. I'm going to give them temperance. Give me a few seconds. Alright, everyone. Fixed. It turns out I messed up the number. And you might remember that one of the ways in which I wanted to mod the game was that adepts and scholars should have had tolerance. Now, it turns out Galvin's actually neutral. Scholars are neutral. That's just interesting. I thought they too would be unscrupulous, but I've gone ahead and made the adept, I've given him tolerance, which is what I wanted to do for him as anyway. The same thing for the mages and archmages, because I don't really think they should be evil by default, so that is not the case. So, and this way they can still keep this evil alignment and are suffered by people who have smite evil and what have you, which generally I view as an inquisition, and they do this mostly because these are mages and they should be put down according to what their beliefs are. So that will make up for that. Alright, and now we'll get to keep him in the army. And Alarin will continue to attack. Let's push the attack as well against Oinor. And the same thing here. So we're going to drop this guard and put a stronger guard here. We'll put the mercenaries there. We have the guards guard there. We have adventurers here. And I don't think I'm that worried. Yep, we're going to attack Oinor with Valinar. We're going to attack him with Alarin. And Grim continues his explorations. We're at peace with these two. I'm going to make a peace offering here as well to Dariel, so that he does not attack us while we're busy with Oinor. I'm going to give him 111 gems, 126 bucks, and we'll give him an item as well. Oinor gave us the Executioner's Axe, but I'll give him the Sword of Justice. I don't feel like fighting a war on two totally separate fronts, where Dariel and Vianana don't mind fighting at the same time, because at least they're both over here on the west side of the shard. But if I'm busy with Oinor, who's probably up here, it will take me some time to deal with him. And I don't want to have to rush my armies back over here to deal with the other two. Okay, so let's keep going. I'm recording, right? Yep, I'm not muted. Okay, so let's continue to upgrade. Oh, no, I already built those. I built guards as well. So it's just a building at home, but I don't want to build anything at home. Or do I? %3 more gold won't be that much after corruption. No, we hold on to our cash at the moment. The hero Valinar has entered the province of Oak Heap. These lands belong to the ruler Oinor. The local guards attempt to retreat without a fight. We'll just let them leave. Here, Alarin has entered the province of Falling Stars Whirlpool. These lands belong to the ruler Oinor. The local guards attempt to retreat without a fight. Once again, 11 guards. They're retreating. We'll just let them leave. Group has explored 6% more of the land there. I thank you for your generous gift, Lotaeri. I accept it as a token of peace and friendship. There is not enough space for new dwellings. I'll think about it. There's not enough space for new dwellings. Well, I'll think about that too. Alright, Oinor, we're coming for you. We've just isolated your warrior. Let's put the 4 Spirits Guards here. And we'll build a pub. And then upgrade the pub to a tavern. And what will happen is that Oinor will see the 4 Spirits Guard here, which is a much easier battle for him to do, and come and attack us here. And I will then kill his hero. Or his, oh! We'll get a chance to see what his hero is capable of. We should get some music for Oinor. Let's see. So this means I have to go and do that. So 1 second. Eador's music. Okay. And I need to cut the recording to do this really quick, everyone. I'll be right back again. Alright, everyone. let's do this. I think I'm ready to hit end turn. Oh, no, there'll be no loafers. Alarin, we need to push the attack. We need to push the attack. So we keep going. We need to put guards here as well. So this is held by humans. I don't really need much here. But we should still put a decent guard here, Tim. Put some guards. We're gonna get a lot more corruption, by the way, since I'm building, taking more provinces and attempt to find Oinor. Now let's start. Yep, just as I thought. The province of Oak Heap has been invaded by a party of the ruler Oinor, headed by the hero Jargo. 11 units, chieftain, pikeman, young centaur, slinger, and monk. He has a centaur ally, I suspect. Okay, this is going to be a bit awful, thanks to all the ranged attacks that we're going to be looking at from their centaurs. Young centaurs, and later on centaurs and what have you. But this is good. It's a chieftain, so he's at least level 10, but not level 20. I'll destroy him. Valinor will defend. The enemy hero decides not to face you in battle but retreats. Quite a sound decision. The hero Valinor has entered the province of Fiery Lands. These lands belong to the ruler Oinor. The local guards attempt to retreat without a fight. 8 enemies, and they're going. I'm gonna just let them leave. The hero Valinor has entered the province of Fiery Lands. The enemy hero Jargo blocks your party's way. Let's attack him. The good news is because we attacked from the forest, we don't have to worry about his range attacks as much as he has to worry about ours. The centaurs they're just young centaurs, so they're not going to be very quick either. Am I content with how my units are set up? I think I actually am. My only regret is this single elf who I would rather have here. But then my workman is really out of position if it comes to healing. Let's see. We could do that. It's so awkward. I don't like my crossbowmen in the back either. But I don't feel I really have a choice as to how I'm going to deploy my... If I want my front line being the front line, they need to be on the front line. So we're going to do this. Although I am beginning to suspect that I should drop one of my swordsmen from the army. But that's for a later time, Tim. So, okay. I guess we're going to do this. Graphically assists you. That's X-Men. Alright, let's start. A great many monks. So first off, let's look at the chieftain, because I constantly forget to check out what the enemy hero is capable of. So, the chieftain. A chieftain is the warrior commander combination in that order. He has battle rage and will get stronger, just like a normal barbarian when he suffers a lot of health loss. His army gains experience quicker, if I recall correctly. Oh, and requires less upkeep as well. Okay. Oh, I think this is what you had mentioned, Alexander, but this is not even an option for us. The chieftain has to be a warrior start for cheaper costs. Well, let's go ahead and get started with this. So, actually, let's not quite yet. He's got 85 life, a good amount of hit points, good stamina. He's quick at 3 movement, and he's got forced march. As well, he's got some good boots on him. Good defenses also. 4 parry. He's a 2 stunning blow, so I suspect he took blacksmith at least once. Smite evil. Thankfully, we're not using an evil army. Item maintenance 10. Oh, just 1 blacksmith point, not more than that. He's using 10 attack, 9 counterattack with 2 stunning blow. He's using a decent weapon. He has to be to have 2 stunning blow. And he can reach my lines. 1, 2, 3. He can't quite reach my lines. 2 resistance on him as well. I should have dropped the exorcism, Tim. You were right in a province where you could have done that, but we didn't do so. Okay. Well, let's get started. 1, 2, 3. Normally, +1 with forced march. So we can't put people here if we want him to not kill them. One, 2, 3, and then here. I am going to risk moving up B. If he decides to charge us, that is acceptable to me. Oh god, 17 damage on him. Very nice. Let's see what they do. Yep, attacks. And decently... Wow, well healed. But I think we can still down him in this single round. And he is by far the most dangerous unit that the enemy possesses. Okay, we will restore B, healing him completely. Then our ballista begin this to lower his reach attack even more. Our workman, oh, he's not damaged at all, so we won't have to repair him. And now we kill him. I think. Oh. Oh. Yep, it's over. Well done. Not too difficult. Centaurs are good at what you see them doing right there, which is running up in order to try to shoot down enemies in the back line. Unfortunately, we are in the forest with elves, so they'll find that difficult to do, since we have 10 range defense with some of those guys. Alright, one of his heroes is dead, and that hero was level 15. That's promising. It means that it looks like the hyper-level glitch hasn't affected Eador either. If this was his strongest hero, Valinar should have no problem conquering him, unless he shows up with an army of centaurs, in which case we will have some trouble. X-Men can get 2 range attack, +1 range for silver. Our ballista get a hit point. Ammo for Leatherless. What names do I assign between the episodes? I'll give you more resistance adorable. There, Alarid has entered the province of Pine Woods. They're fleeing, so there's no reason for us to actually do that battle. We'll just let them leave. Grim can continue exploring. I'm giving you this gift on behalf of the forest folk, Lotaeri. Accept it as a token of friendship and a symbol of peace between our races. Sure, I sent you a big gift, like a bigger gift, Dorner, but I'll agree to this, because it means that we will likely have peace. There's not enough space for new dwellings in the province of Pine Woods. I'll think about it. A rich caravan from distant land has reached the province of Ush Plains. I'll just charge trade dues for this one, plus $100. Oh, we have another hero here. All right, hold on. Let's get the music going. Oh, that's a little too loud. There we go. Okay, we have the other hero of Eador, at least one more. Oh, and I think we found him. I see 75% here, 90% there. 75%. Eador must be located here. It'll take us a long time to reach him with Valinor. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do that at all. We could fight through his lands to reach him from the south. Actually, I don't really want to conquer so many lands and then have to deal with all the corruption we're going to have. But we have to advance anyway. The question is, can Elara defeat whatever this is? I hope so, because we're going to give it a try. Let's go ahead and charge right in. As with what we did down here, we're going to make this a tempting target for him. Am I sure about that? Can I handle this scout? If it's a powerful scout, he'll have good scouting abilities, which could eliminate Elara to make it very difficult for him to win. I think we'll put a stronger guard here to deter him from attacking us. So let's put mercs here. And then as for buildings, we'll put a pub back here. Upgrade that pub to a tavern. And we're going to have to deal with this corruption, Tim. I have no more buildings to help me deal with it, though. Right? Correct. I don't think I have any other buildings to help me deal with it. No, we'll be fine. Let's keep pushing the attack. And then I guess we will march up here with Valinor. Getting this ancient mine will be useful. That's more money at this province. Don't I have an ancient temple, by the way, or something? It's too late. I've already built 2 buildings. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and keep going. We could cast a spell. I have Gifts of the Earth. I completely forgot. We should totally cast that now that I've seen it. Oh, did I already cast a ritual? We did not. Okay. So let's cast Gifts of the Earth somewhere. It really should be ritual we cast it in. Or Great Oak Word, but it'll help out ritual's income significantly, so let's cast it here. And let's end the turn again. This army is fleeing. We'll let them leave. This army is fleeing. We will let them leave. It's just a scout, so this is over. We will annihilate him. Let's attack. Okay, so despite the fact he's a scout, he might be able to put out a good damage, so we should keep my fragile units in the forests. Let's see. Let's do something like this and get started. Alright, Eador, what do you have with this scout? He's level 5 only. 4 range. He doesn't have 3 ranks in marksmanship. He has 1 rank in scouting. He's using a crossbow. He's got a plunderer's set of armor on him. Okay, so this should not be difficult. Let's burden them. And I can actually move my units up a bit. I forgot we have force knowledge. We can just move you into the woods, bear. Oh, triple blades. He should be casting that on my mages. Let's get a Naiad out to heal some of that damage. Coming for you, Scout. Use a mass cold immunity, and this is over. I don't have any actual attack spells, but I guess we'll just web him. Hey, we've actually got the Swindler's Jacket from him. 2 defense, 3 range defense, and Province Plunder 3. Alright. And that does it. Well done, Tim. Well done. We found some ancient ruins over here, which have 3 spiders. That's too strong for Grim. Those be webbed and eliminated, so we have to retreat from that fight. Okay, not bad. Let's put back on the normal music now. And unless I see another... there is one more hero. There's a mage here. I have a hunch he's not going to be that much more difficult. And it's just the adventurers. But since it is another battle against Oinor and it's in his domain, we'll put back on this music again after all. Let's see. I guess we'll eliminate Oinor from this shard now. And we're gonna have... why'd you do it that way, Tim? Why'd you do it that way? That's a mistake. Because I don't want to conquer more provinces. It'll take too long to get up there. Just have Valnar conquer up in this direction in the end. And Alarin attacks. Leads the charge. Grim continues to explore. He'll level up at the end of this as well. We should build 2 more buildings, so let's go ahead and do that. And we should put more guards down. I guess this watchman is all we need here. Hey, what just occurs to me, by the way, Lost Fremen, for you in particular, I think this is everything on this side, all of the provinces seen. So we might be able to actually see the entire shard during our attempt here. Oh, speaking of which, let's go back. That means we don't have a crash. And that will do. Right, that was 2 buildings built, guards placed. I don't want to build anything in my domain at the moment. Yeah, this is over. This is not a strong hero either. The province of Abandoned Marsh has been invaded by a party of the ruler Oinor, headed by the hero Eniron. 6 enemies. I'll destroy him with my mage. He's fleeing. Quite a sound decision. He replaced his guards that were... Oh, I'm sorry. This is Valnar. He's approaching the centaurs. The centaurs are fleeing. We'll just let them leave. But the actual adventurers group is fighting. We have to kill them. And this time, actually, they're staying. They are staying. Let's give my own mages the hills as well, and keep our healer near them. And this should be good. Let's also put you down here, Alaron. And let's start. Heal our poor little scholar who took a pounding right there. I don't know if you can kill their shaman. Kill that bandit, though, quick enough. And then, I think we'll kill that elf with an eagle. Whole lot of nonsense happening. That's a good thing my army's kind of tough. I can take all these hits. I think our eagle kills that shaman. We'll stop that from doing anything and move up our bear. And then we can summon a naiad to begin helping us heal. Start with mass cold immunity. Wow! They almost killed you, Lost Fremen. Holy crap. Thankfully, though, they failed to do so. Oh! 13 counterattack. You can take it. Now we'll weapon this up from attacking again. Kill. Kill. And it's over. We have annihilated them. No tricks from that little guy. Stop doing so much damage to Lost Fremen. Holy crap. Good job, team. A fun fight, that. But it's not over. We have his hero now to fight. But we saw the word mage. Oh, mage, right? Not wizard? I think it was a mage, not a wizard. We'll find out when we do this part right now. Let's give you a resistance, Galvin. Alright, I can get a stamina. It is a mage. Okay, he is at least in level 10. Maybe this will be difficult. Let's attack. I'm content with where we're set up, and we're going first this time. Let's start. What level is he? Level 11. He'll be able to cast 2 spells on his turn. I don't want to web him. It's really tempting to web him, but I don't really want to do that. I wouldn't feel bad stone crusting him though, but I wouldn't get through his resistance. So let's just summon an eagle. And have it kill, wow, practically kill him outright. I should have attacked him with the scholar. I didn't think I'd do that much damage actually, so I did not do so, or we could have one-rounded him. Instead, that we have to worry about spells. Only tier 1 spells. Interesting. This is not looking too good for you at all, sir, is it? We don't need any more spells cast. We have 1. Let's finish off this monk to stop their healing. Good God. What an amazing army Elrond has. get some suede boots for this. Very nice. I think it's an upgrade for you. Like they kill the enemy wizard. Looks left and right, make sure no one's watching, and switches his boots with these boots. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Good job, Eleron. Heals can get a ranged defense. Be in a siege. While exploring the province of Woods of Many Arrows, Grim found some tower ruins. Too strong? Hero Grim is approached a half-destroyed ancient tower. The inhabitants of the old citadel have noticed him, prepared for a battle. 7 enemies, Igurai, Luminary, Stalker, and a Witness. It's too strong for you, Grim. You have to retreat. I'll think about that. There's an influx of traders in the province of Sleeping Forest, and massive sales are coming. According to tradition, much of the trade income makes its way to the treasury eventually in the form of bribes and presents. What are your orders? We don't break our old traditions. The sales are successful, and thanks to numerous bribes and gifts, your income is 658 gold. Not bad. Alright, Grim. You're so close to leveling. I want you exploring for the next level. But then I want you fighting what's here, these gnolls. There's only 3 gnolls there. You can beat 3 gnolls. So we're going to keep him there and keep exploring until he levels, then he'll fight the gnolls. And what level turn is it? 101. Actually, but we should stop here. Everyone, we've been playing for, I think, close to 2 hours already as well. So why don't we first stop the music? We'll put back on the normal music. All right. And Valinar should be the one to siege this location to the end, since he's got so much siege power. 93 siege! Holy flipping crap! So, let's take one of these 2 places. A large town or a town? We'll take the large town. Actually, let's wipe out Oinor, and then we'll call the session. So over here... No, I don't have any other special buildings. Okay. This is just humans. It's only 5 gold. We don't need a deputy's province here. Let's put a granary here. It's just a dwelling. A large village. It can't grow anymore. New land. Content. I will put a mine there. We have no guards here. Let's put some guards here. With single slinger in the garrison at least. And at home, we're getting close to being able to hire another adventurer, so I'm not going to spend any gold on other buildings yet. Okay, let's just end the turn then. The enemies are fleeing. We'll just let them flee. 5% more in the Woods of Many Arrows. You've leveled up, Grim. Congratulations. +1 command as well. Let's give you some... I want you to have attack now, but I don't see it here. So let's go ahead and give you... Armor Master. The hero Alarin is besieging enemy fortifications in the province of Taneste. The walls are damaged, but not enough to launch an assault. 33 turns required. Continue the siege. Bandits have assaulted the governor of Dragon Banks. They are seen carrying large sums of money away. I'll destroy them. Yes, I want to control this battle. So this is an interesting encounter to have. They will really... I don't know how we caught them with our dwarves, but I'm glad we did. So if we win this encounter, we get, I think, quite a bit of cash and potentially a very powerful item. So I'm really glad this is what happened to us, because this is a very strong group of dwarves here defending. What we should have first cast. New weapon. Man, I almost feel bad for you. You poor, poor bandits. The bandits attempted to rob your governor, but were taken by surprise by his strong escorts. All of the bandits were slain, and the gold is safe. In addition, the governor's escorts recovered some trinkets from the corpses. Basilisk gloves, and 498 bucks. Excellent. I'll think about that. Our deputy of the province of Oak Heap informs you that local monster catchers have caught a wounded bird that looks like a phoenix, but smaller and without a fiery aura. Both of the bird's wings were broken. The monster catchers were going to finish off the phoenix to save it from suffering when suddenly the bird started to talk, begging that her life be spared. Heal its wounds and set it free. An epidemic of black pestilence has broken out in the province of Grey Oakwood. Many are dead, and many more may die. What are your orders? Hire healers. The healers have done everything in their power and have managed to prevent many deaths. The families of those who were saved are grateful for your help. Glory to our healers. Alright, Valinar heads up here. Go ahead and put some guards here. I just remember we have another province here that should have some guards. We'll stick some watchmen there. We will build a pub here. We'll build a pub here. Valinar marches up here to siege. Alarin holds the siege for one more round and then he's leaving. I see Vianetta is hanging around, but we're at peace. Is that correct, Vianetta? For 3 more turns? We're still at peace for 8 turns with Dorinal. And we are earning 251 bucks still. Amazing. Oh, by the way, do we still have the trade agreement with him? Okay, I'm about to say, I think when you go to war, all trade agreements are canceled at that point. Alright, so... rituals, we should cast rituals, is our Miracle of Nature off a cooldown. It is not, but it is next turn. Oh, we do have Blessed Land, so maybe we should help the elves out and get us some more gold down there. Let's see. Oh, Great Oakwood actually is making a bit of cash. So let's cast Blessed Land down here. Creates a province site which increases gold or gem income or improves population mood. Let's build it. The ritual enchants a plot of land where plants with magic properties may grow, or the land may become more fertile, which would certainly affect income. Or we can turn the plot into a sanctuary. People can find peace. What would you like to bless this land? Gold is good. Plus 5 more income. I think that's worth it. We have tons of gems at this moment. More than we'll ever probably need now. As for that Phoenix quest, if I recall correctly, now that we've healed its wounds... Actually, I think what we should have done is we should have brought it to our castle and talked with it, rather than just done what we did, as I believe we can get a magic ring, but it's too late. But because of what we've done, I believe we will soon see who did this to the bird. And he, well, will be actually happy that we helped the bird. Did I build things in my provinces? I did. I built guards in 1 province. And actually in 2, I forgot this province will want guards here too. But not at home, but I'm holding on the money. We want another hero. While exploring the province of Woods of Many Arrows, the hero Grim, while we keep exploring here, found some tower ruins. Examine it. 2 gargoyles. We can at least defeat these while we're here, and then we will be done. But we may lose an elf to this. Actually, let's keep our elves way in the back. Can we kill them now? Practically killed this one. We'll burn up. Let's destroy it. Good job, Grim. Another Dwarven Clan contract. 234 bucks, 21 gems. I had the perfect spot for that. The hero Lauren is still besieging Orionor's fortifications. 32 more turns. Why so damn long? I'll think about it. There is an influx of traders in the province of Toadwoods, and massive sales are coming. According to tradition, much of the trade income makes us absolutely won't break our old traditions. The sales are successful, and thanks to many numerous bribes and gifts, your income is 406 gold. Not bad. I'll think about that. This is where those dwarves should go. Actually, is it? No, there's no metal there, Tim. You need them in places that have metal to make money. So that's going to be one of these 2 provinces. Let's place them down here and get rid of these adventurers. Grim, stop exploring. You picked up a command slot, so we should actually bring you home to fill that. But since we're here, we'll fight these gnolls as well. Valinor is now sieging, and Alarin is no longer needed here. So, Valinor, you can leave. And I guess we'll fight something over here, possibly, while we're waiting to siege this capital. But I have a hunch that Valinor will instantly siege it, like, successfully. Did we build buildings? We did not build buildings yet, so let's upgrade to a tavern here. Upgrade to a tavern here. And end our turn. We're saving up for later. 3-pack warriors. Grim is confident. I am confident in Grim as well. We can annihilate them, I think. Which one are you? Just an elf. You're the fire elf. Let's do this. We'll start with the magic armor here. That's annoying. Elves can take down the hit points, and he can kill the imp. Good work. Forgotten Tom can get a stamina. Junk. 144 bucks. This would normally be a good spell, Stone Skin, but we can already cast this thanks to the Tier 2 Elemental School. 1 turn left. Okay, to siege. No problem. We'll think about that. All right, well, let's wrap up. Let's finish Orionor. Grim heads back home. Valinor continues to siege Alarin. Let's have you fight the lair of bandits to get it cleared out. And I think we're also going to go back to Grim and abandon this brigand quest. And instead give it to Alarin? Why? Actually, let's try to save up for the the stronger crystal and take a stronger quest. Miracle of Nature, by the way, Tim, is off a cooldown, so let's cast that down here. Right, and I want another hero. And that's going to be 4,500 gold. So 1 or 2 more turns we'll be able to hire him. Did I build buildings? I never remember. Okay, we did not. So, what places of mine need structures? This place does. Where is this? I guess we'll put a deputy's house here. So, since I don't know quite how much corruption gnolls have, I'm assuming they have some. They might not have any, but I don't know. I don't know for sure, so we'll put it there. And now we can end our... Wait, that was 1 building. Yeah, we should build a second. Let's put something here. Put a mill. Here, Alarin has reached a lair of brigands. From here, the scoundrels make their insolent raids on your settlement and send out small parties to rob traders. If you destroy this nest of vipers, the province's economy will be substantially improved. Let's go ahead and beat them up. And I think this is good to start with. Just instantly kill one of them. And take away the range attack of the other. Our morale is a little low on our army because we were sieging for just 3 or 4 turns, but that does begin to lower morale. equip him. I guess we can summon something as well for the battle. We don't really need to. Wow! With only one weakness, I think I was like, I'm gonna charge the wolf, and he didn't do so well in the end. Wow, we still killed it with our bear, even though it was petrified. Good job, Alarin. And you leveled, +1 magic. Concentration 3 could be useful, as could Scouting 1. Let's begin taking Scouting, since he's probably going to be doing some Scouting in the future. Range attack for our Adept. Junk, we don't need that crap. Assault! The hero of Valinor is besieging enemy fortifications in the province of Tenaste. The wall has a wide enough breach to launch an assault, but there are still fortifications, which could increase our losses during assault. Nope, we're attacking. There's no battle towers here, which is fantastic. I guess we'll do something like this, since we have a little wall here. Okay, and let's start. Good God, we're just gonna slaughter everything. In this army of theirs. Oh man, I feel bad for them. This is what we wanted. We wanted a ranged army. It's absolutely terrorizing. Lots of force march being used so I can run my units up. Fix that ballista. That we apparently needed it. Why the ballista the weakest things I have? I think it's because they're part of the normal game, and the elves have been changed a lot, and they're really, really strong. Alright, so much for a mistake, Eador, on our part of conquering you. +1 magic. And I guess we should finish up logistics. Minus 10% gold upkeep, minus 5% gems, and siege +30. Our workmen can get a point of defense. Range attack or ignore 1 point of enemy armor. You already have 4 ignore armor. Let's give you 1 range attack. The ruler Eador has been defeated and banished from the shard. Good news. A large trade caravan is asking for permission to cross the province of Mound Steppes. The traders are willing to pay you a tax of 50 gold. Why so little? The pass costs 100 gold coins. The traders say that they only have 50 gold coins. They have put all their money into rare and valuable goods. The traders offer you the following to choose from: a magic sword, a fire sphere, or an elven bow. I choose the elven bow, but it could be garbage. The traders hand the elven bow over to the deputy of the Mound Steppes province. After the bow is delivered to your stronghold, it turns out that it's just a piece of rotten wood, not even worth a penny. By then, the caravan has already crossed your domain unhindered. Curse those foul rogues! Witnesses have performed the dark ritual. They can't say for sure if the curse worked, but they hope for the worst. Justice will prevail. All right, everyone. I think we will stop here. So, Eador is now defeated. We will put some guards, some foresters there. We'll put something in this to hold it for us. Should either be a single slinger. Valinor, can we... Oh my god, can we pair some of this gear? We don't need that. Will I ever use the Master's Sword? I don't think I will. But we should hold on to it. Does it count as a special item for points at the end of the game? We did find 2 rare treasures, so maybe that counts as 1. So we'll hold on to it. But I'm not going to bother repairing it. Okay, there's no equipment here that he needs, so we're not going to upgrade anything for him. Actually, I think we will finally replace... Oh, it's 5 morale. I need to remember that I have this agate amulet. Actually, do I care about his resistance? Probably not, now that I think about it. Yeah, we probably don't, because unless we're being attacked by powerful spells, we won't have to worry about it. And as long as he's alive, his army benefits from what he's got. By that, I mean that his passives are still in effect, even if something like webs him or something of the sort. We will remember, though, now to put back on Word of Life and get rid of Banish. And we should take a rank... We have no rank 3 spells. So it may be time for me to head all the way back here with him to visit that one store. Oh my god, it's so far away. But I think it's worth it to purchase some rank 3 spells. Possibly. I guess in the meantime, though, we should give him a rank 2 spell. So Stone Crust could be really handy, as could Stone Skin. We'll go Stone Crust to start. I'm just going to start vendoring this crap. We don't need Dark Pact either. We also don't need the Wizard's Gloves on you. We'll give you instead the Basilisk Gloves. They're a little bit better. We have to repair those, apparently. Well done, though, Valinar. Alarin. So you've got some better boots earlier. We'll give you those. And since I don't actually intend to use the Sorcerer's set, I'm going to give him the Swindler's Jacket. And we don't need this. We don't need these common arrows, and we don't need these arrows either. And the reason for this is because, well, again, I don't think I'm using wands with Alarin. I'm summoning things instead every single turn. So, as such, we don't really benefit from the Toga too much. It does offer 2 more stamina, but I think I want the ranged defense, just in case he does get shot. We do have another rank 4 spell slot. Holy crap. Let's bring you back here and take a tier 4 spell for you, Alarin. Grim's heading back home. Valinar, I do want you to come... Well, I'm about to spend a lot of money. How many rounds will it take me to get back down here? Too many, and fair winds on cooldown for quite some time. Four more turns. Get to Ursus on for 3. Miracle Niches on 8. Okay, so nothing. It will take us a long time to get down there, Valinar, so I guess we're just not going to be doing that, right? How much money are we earning per turn? Oh, 314 per turn. Yeah, we will head down there after all then and pick up a rank 3 spell for Valinar. This is also a good opportunity for me to perhaps leave one of my swordsmen behind. Oh, but I don't want to do that. They're all named swordsmen. The only thing I'm thinking of doing, Adorkable, is leaving you behind, because we could, in the future, rehire you as a different type of unit. The Elven Keeper, I think, has some range to his heals, and I think I would like that more. It would be some time, though, until we have to worry about filling that slot. So I guess we're not doing that right now. You know what? Actually, we should bring Valinar back and leave those swordsmen off for our scout to have them as a defensive line. And then, sure enough, move the elves here to replace my swordsmen. So C, Frostgador, and B will end up being given to the scout who we're about to hire. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and hire that scout. Skirud, you were the first hero I hired after the tutorial, if I recall correctly. Alright, you don't need any of these. But we'll hold on to the wolf. For your gear, we give you the Nomad Bow. Mithril arrows to start, and fire arrows here. You might as well outfit him with some more gear. And I guess Valinar, we'll leave the Agate Amulet behind for him. We only have 166 gold left. I'm not gonna go... Oh, why'd I buy this cloak? We have this one instead, which is better. And 53 bucks is not a lot of money left, but let's go ahead and buy him a belt. At the very least, he should keep his pants up. I guess, arguably, this bow is better for him at the start, since it has +1 more range. Nice, and we've cleared up our inventory significantly. I'm not going to need this flag. We can always purchase one if it comes right down to it later. And as for spells, I think we will give you a vulnerability. We'll give you a haste, and I will give you a heal. And Skirud can now begin exploring. So let's have him... Let's have him go up here. And this will do for us, everyone. So let's also, before I continue, exit back out here just to make sure the game is getting saved. All right, we had another great episode. We've eliminated another Astral Master. Awesome. Our heroes are looking incredibly strong. Oh, Valinar is now a marshal. So we should see what he's gained now that he leveled up to level 20. Increases units' missile attack by 2. So he did not gain extra damage. He did get +1 more ammo for his ranged units, though. And he gained 1 more additional initiative. As for his doctor's skill, it also did not improve again. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll be back to read comments now. Alright everyone, hello. Let's go ahead and read the comments I got on part 206. So, Dennis Mayak starts us out with, "Whew, those centaurs were not as bad as they looked, and all other fights too. I admit I get nervous when I hear that you're possibly going to lose me. I'm just a scholar, not some crazy baby murdering demonologist who's just too dumb to fear. I should have stayed home in my village. What did I think when I signed up to serve in the army? Living on beet stew is not that bad compared to dying from a skeleton spear. in the end, if you want a safer life, it probably... Well, is it safer to stay on your farm, given what we know about the demons and brigands pillaging provinces and stuff? It probably is safer, though, in going to war and fighting undead, even if you are a magic scholar who can do decent damage to them. And I'm so glad to hear that you get a little nervous at us, because I'm really nervous when I do any of these battles involving named commenters, like named units based on commenters or the like, because I don't want to lose anybody. I'm so afraid of losing you guys, thanks to misplays. And I can tell you, because I think I'm like 4 or 5 parts ahead of where these videos are currently uploaded at here on YouTube, that we're not keeping everyone alive. It's not happening, and I'm gonna feel really bad about it. So, yeah, I'm gonna feel really bad about it. I wish I go after the elf, Tim. Go after the elf. You're an idiot. You could have reached the elf. I guess I didn't see that there. Anyway, yes, I also am super nervous about you guys dying. Dennis Mayak continues with 2237, saying their range is only 4. He's referring to the Medusas that I was fighting. Their range is 4, but they have 2 movement. And so I'm always shocked when they suddenly move up. by elf. When they suddenly move up and then petrify me when I thought was outside of their range. Maybe just barely, but I did think it was outside of their range. And I was, until they moved up one spot, and then they could still petrify me. And as a heads up, I'm going to constantly be surprised by that. That's always going to get me. I'm never going to remember that that they can move up and do it. And then Smite continues, leaving a timestamp, 38:14, and says, I'm not sure if you get any penalties if you attack Astral Masters on the same turn as when you send the war declaration. Have you observed that yourself or read about it somewhere? I think you always get some decrease in Master's opinion towards you when you declare war. But it doesn't matter when you attack, but I didn't test it. Oh, okay, so I think it does matter. I don't think any Astral Master likes it when you go to war against anyone without first declaring war against them. I think it globally decreases the Astral Master's opinions of you. But it's been a long time, Dennis, since I've gone to war against someone without first declaring war against them. I usually always start by declaring war and then fight because I'm under this belief. The next time I am not at war with an Astral Master and intend to go to war with them, I will first back up the save game files, and then we'll just fight instantly without declaring war. I'm pretty sure you get a message at the start of the next turn where the Astral Master is really, really pissed off at you for doing it. But I'm not sure if there's any other penalties. I mean, that is a big penalty, I feel, because how good or bad you are doing. How good or bad you're doing. We want to have a good opinion with Astral Masters that we are currently friendly with. I might not care very much about Beleth or Lanashar, but I think it might decrease our relationship with all the Astral Masters if I declare war. If I go to war against someone without first declaring war on them. But again, we'll test this out in the future and see. Then it finishes up with another timestamp and says, Labyrinth is a gamble. Most of the time you just waste time, but if you find something, it will be good. There's even a small chance for treasure to be unguarded. Ooh, okay, so we'll have to give that a try. I'm just nervous. I've never done a Labyrinth before, so this battle we're watching right here on screen, this is, I think, my third or fourth time fighting a demon, and it's been a while since I fought a demon. So I'm trying to learn how the demon's AI works so I can better fight these when I encounter them in the future. And so one of the reasons why I don't take such chances with something like a Labyrinth is because I've never attempted a Labyrinth before, so I do not know how difficult it will be. In this case, I'm guessing the demon's going to teleport in that space between all my knights up there. Okay, good. Alright, so I'm learning how he fights correctly. But also, Dennis, if you know how many Minotaurs could show up as a... I'm assuming that when you're in the Labyrinth, you get Minotaurs as guards. That they will show up. And I'm nervous that I'll get like 8 of them or so. But again, I should just try it. I really should just try it. I'll learn better. But it would be helpful if I had... I guess I could also look it up on Eadorpedia if I'm really that nervous about it. Okay, I've just convinced myself. The next time the opportunity presents itself, we will check out a Labyrinth. Okay, next up is Udaloopsi, who says, Finally! The Udaloopsi has come back to the army. And cheap too, much like real life. Thanks, man. And hey, never fight fair. Only victory matters. All the best. Hey, Udaloopsi, welcome back, sir. Or, Sir Lizard, Creature, Monster, Basilisk. Your great oodly eyes are going to be put to good use in the future to keep things away from me that I don't want near me and I don't want to deal with right away. So I wanted to talk about also the Only Victory Matters for a bit because I find it's a very interesting topic. And Udaloopsi is not wrong. So first, I want to get a small preface out here. In video gaming, you gotta win. And in miniature games, when you're in a tournament, you want to win. And of course, you don't cheat. But you whatever the game allows you to use, you use it. Why on earth did I not double shoot the demon? I moved, Tim. Now this demon's going to slaughter some of your units. Good for you. You really messed this up. Anyway, I have a bad habit, I suppose is what I'll call it, where I don't tend to take the most powerful units or use the most powerful spells in the games I play with my, well, any game I play for that matter. I've always been under the belief that if the game gives me these certain units or spells, and assuming everything is been costed, like there's a point cost to taking them, a spell slot is used, then they should be balanced against each other. Now, I know this is absolutely not the case, but I like trying to prove to myself that I can win combats or encounters without taking the most or using the most powerful units or spells, and I can still be a real danger to my opponents. Tim, you healed him and didn't check to see if he had Hex on it. Yes, kill that girl. To see if I can win without using them. I also think for YouTube videos that it is more entertaining when, well, it depends upon why you watch videos. I tend to like watching videos where people are, there's more of a struggle to win. For example, I'm uploading Thief at this moment, and in the Thief series, you have the option to knock out guards. In the first Thief game that I'm playing, there is no limit on the amount of guards you can knock out. You can knock out every guard. Knock out every guard, leave them in a big pile, and then search the entirety of the place you're in. And there's no penalty to doing it. By all means, go ahead and do it. But I feel it makes it too easy, and so I want to be a little challenged in the game that I play, and so I decided not to do that. I put a limit on the amount of guards I'm allowed to knock out to just 2 per Thief mission, for example. And so, when it comes to fighting other heroes, I'm under the belief that the most powerful thing you can do is to immediately incapacitate the hero, sleep them, web them. If they're a warrior, entangle them, keep them from reaching your lines. And I feel really guilty when I, in particular, sleep or web an enemy hero, because it really does reduce, well, unless it's a commander, it really reduces the threat of that hero. And lets me deal with the army first, and then kill the hero shortly thereafter. Unless, of course, the enemy war... Well, I could go on lots of tangents, so I'll stop there. So, I'm considering that because I want you guys to be entertained when I do these battles against the enemy heroes. I want to make it a tough battle if I don't think it's going to be. And so, that's why you probably heard me talking about I don't like webbing the enemy heroes, or I prefer not using web because it's really powerful, and it is a really powerful spell. On that note, Summon Wasp Swarm is turning out to be a really powerful spell. A guaranteed 3 turns where the enemy the enemy's range attacks are reduced to 1. That can be crippling to, especially an enemy scout, for example. So, in real life, I tend to do this also, even in the tournaments that I've been in the past, for both video games and for miniature gaming that I do. Even in some of the other board games I play with my friends. I have a few friends who are a lot more competitive than I am. And when I play games, I tend to play them for fun, as opposed to win. And it's one of there's some exceptions. There's FPSs. And in FPS, I'm playing to win at all times. But I'm also really good at first-person shooter games. I don't mean to make it sound... I don't mean to be so prideful. I know it comes off that way. But I am really good at first-person shooters. A lot of my friends, who I also view as decent in them, that they're good in them, have flat told me that I am amazing and I'm a very dangerous opponent. They don't like squaring off against me in first-person shooters, and I know I'm good at FPSs of all shapes and sizes. And there's nothing I can do. I mean, I can't make myself dumber. I can't reduce my reaction time rolling around and putting a rocket into something that's in the air, then taking out a machine gun and gunning down 2 people in front of me. Like, it's amazing. I love it. I love that feeling. But for turn-based games, or card games, I tend, again, not to build the best decks, but I still do well with them, because I like the challenge of using slightly less stronger things. I know that can be frustrating to watch me do, sometimes on YouTube, but I also think it's entertaining to watch. So, again, my Underrail videos, when I make characters for Underrail, I specifically don't try to min-max them, and I often don't take even the best feats with them, and their stat spread is, I don't tend to lower anything below a 4, even though I could lower something to 3, especially something I'm not going to use at all, but I want to show that it's possible to beat the game without creating an uber character, And when I make builds for my characters, I don't go to a guide and download it. I test out things until I can figure out how the games work, and then I like showing off what I've learned by playing the game. And for tournaments, it's the same thing. I tend to take not the best things. I know I'm not going to win, but I have fun. And when I was playing War Machine and Warhammer 40k, I tended to I always won the Best Opponent award, both because my armies were never unbalanced. People like fighting the armies because I wasn't using the stupidly strong, some stupidly strong units. And because whenever my opponents would ask if they were in range of something, I would just say, yeah, absolutely. Like, if we had to call over a judge, I'll just take it. Like, you're in range. And if there ever was a choice if I was in range or not, I'm like, okay, I'm out of range. I would just yield. Perhaps that makes it sound like I don't care, but I'd rather have fun playing the game than win most of the time. Maybe I'm just a bad tournament player, because my attitude is really wrong. I'm just there for a good time, and to move my little miniature men around on a table and roll dice as we all laugh at how poorly I roll. I guess that's another thing, is I just assume I'm going to lose because my luck in dice games is awful. Another thing that we're going to talk about this for a while, apparently. Another thing I like doing is, there was a game that me and several other people at work played called Dominion. It's a card game. You're building your deck of cards. You start with it. You guys could look it up. In any case, the game's called Dominion. And I was doing extraordinarily well in the game until a few of my friends caught on the best way to play deck builders. Generally, you want to get rid of all the garbage cards in your hand, and you want to get as many cards in your hand as possible. And only a handful of times, that's kind of a pun, now that I think about it, did I actually do this. Most of the time, I was trying new tactics when playing Dominion, trying out different cards I never would play or pick very often, and seeing if I could make that work, and often I could. That began to drop off, the success rate of that, as I began to square off against two of my other coworkers, who were constantly trying to make mill decks. The only thing they cared about wasn't trying new things, but just winning the card game. And that's a fair way to do it. But I had lots of fun trying to win anyway, and sometimes I still would. But there's a bunch of RNG that goes into these games as well. So, anyway, I can talk about this for another hour. So let's stop here, and I'll move on to something else. Who's next? Adorkable. Adorable says, an extra long episode of Eador was absolutely perfect for today. I needed something nice to listen to while getting my butt handed to me in the new Battle Brothers DLC that just came out. You know, I don't own Battle Brothers. I've watched some people play it. It looks like an open world, randomly procedurally generated quests with different. You're in command of like a squad of people, right? And you start out as farmers or what have you, and then you begin to level them up as soldiers or what have you. Get a bigger group of people that requires more food and money to take on harder tasks. It looks really interesting to me, but it's also not my type of thing. It's too open world for me. But it looks amazing, and I've liked watching people play it. It's one of those games where I love watching people play rather than me playing the game myself. But I'm glad I could provide you with some background for that game with Dorkable. I know several people listen to me in the background and might have, like, maybe they're playing the game not in full screen, so I'm also present in the background, but I'm still in the background, and that's wonderful. I myself do that. I've been doing that recently for various Elden Ring, I think that's the name of the game, playthroughs. The game's not for me. I'm not interested in playing Elden Ring, but it looks good, and I like watching people play it, even though I myself never will. And of course, I have them on the background, listening to them talk. I'll alt-tab to watch, like, someone will curse and swear that they've died like the 8th time through this one boss with 2 other people there, and then I'll alt-tab to rewind the video and watch 1 or 2 of those battles so I get an idea of what exactly is going on. And yeah, some of those bosses seem like they're pretty BS to me. Adorkable continues, saying, Oinor is honestly a bit sad to me. He seems like a good guy, with quotes around good guy, but is really just a scared old man. He does good things because he's afraid of karma, not because he's particularly good himself. He reminds me of people who claim that people with different or no religion don't have a moral compass. They act like everyone would just steal and kill and destroy if not for the threat of some punishment. If you need someone or something to tell you hurting others is bad, then I recommend you take a long look at yourself. If you need an example of how empathetic and kind the average person is, just look at how many people grow attached to their Roombas and other forms of AI. And that describes me about getting attached to the Roombas. I don't have a Roomba or AI, but look at me play this Eador Genesis game. I can't bring myself to play an evil Astral Master. Even in what we're watching here, this is Rudalis's army. He's the demon that I chose for one of these my Astral Masters for this multiplayer game. And I'm still doing good decisions with them. I started trying to do bad things. I just feel too guilty. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. I have heard, though, that people are rather mean to AI. I think they've done some studies where, like, I think it was like a group of kids were picking on an AI because it looked like a robot, and when they tried making it look more human, they stopped doing it as often. So I guess it all depends upon the person. So as for Eador, I thought that I'm not sure what Eador's deal is yet. I was under the impression that Eador was rather ruthless and was willing to do whatever it took to win at one point in his quest to become an Astral Master and gather more shards. And that something happened to him. Karma happened. Maybe he made some deals with anyone to help him win at whatever costs. And this threw him backwards in, and right near the edge of chaos. I'm wondering if we had some part in that, and we just don't remember. I'm curious to find out what happens to him in the future, and I have avoided all spoilers, so I don't know myself what occurs to him. I know he is worried about karma, but also in this game, karma exists, right? If you do good deeds often, you will be rewarded for those good deeds. So maybe he's got some reason to be scared about it. But that's a good point, though, because it's better to do good deeds because they're good than to do good deeds because you're going to be rewarded. And it's better to not do bad things because you just shouldn't do them, as opposed to being worrying about punishment for doing bad things. I don't know. I could go on about this, but I know better than to go into philosophical stuff on YouTube. I'm not very well read. I'm not very eloquent when it comes to that, especially if I haven't read anything or written stuff down, and I haven't. I'm reading comments on my YouTube video. So I will say, though, Adorkable, I agree with the sentiment of that comment 100%. Lost Fremen says, look at that. I did predict one of your opponents on this shard, Tim. It was Dariel, but that still didn't save the Palantir. 1 out of 4 is something I could do without magic. Thank you very much. Besides, it was probably selling my information to government anyway. Lanashar got turned into cat food again. You're doing very well, to the point that everybody's giving you tribute, though I suspect it's a deception. There can be only one winner at the end, and they know it. Just watch Eador steamroll everybody out of nowhere. You've done it now, Lotaeri. After all the pots and pans, shoelaces, duct tape, plungers, and pickles I sent you, this is how you repay me? And she's my baby sister, which makes her only 700 years old. My friend Steve told me she's hotter than a Porsche. And you're gonna get it now. Should have used that Armageddon spell, Tim. Maybe we still have a chance with Marshal Valender, maybe. Thanks a lot, Tim. Can't wait for the next one. Hold on. Here comes Eador's last gift before declaring war on us. A paperclip, a magnet, a fork and knife, a bottle of milk, some socks, and some thread. Yeah, he was giving us everything. That Executioner's Axe was a fantastic gift from Eador. I was really glad to see that. That was pretty amazing. Maybe we should have kept him alive. But we didn't, as you'll see in this video. Anything else I should say about your comment, Lost Fremen? I do think that all the gifts we're getting from the other Astral Masters is because we are powerful enough to begin conquering their lands and reaching them and eliminating them. And so they are trying to bide time so that they can level up their heroes. I do think they're giving me too much money. I had no intention of attacking them anyway, but the AI doesn't know that. And so it's, and alternatively, it might be that they're friendly with me, which is another reason why they're doing this. It's both, we're friends, we're on good relations out in the astral. Why not give him some gifts? And maybe I can also get a little stronger to fight Lotaeri before the end comes. And the last comment I have at this point is from Bruno. Bruno says, 3 hours, huh? It took me 2 days to watch it, and I still got the Thief one in the backlog. What do you think of the elves so far? I like to have superior firepower, even if their archers are somewhat glass cannons. I'm a little worried. Nope. The background sound effects are not overbearing. Yeah, so first off, I'm so glad I can provide so much entertainment, Bruno. Thank you. I hope that's a good thing that there are so many videos to watch. I do think it's interesting for me to no longer be uploading 2 videos a day, each an hour or and a half or long or so. I've gone down to just 1 video a day. But it is a bit more relaxing for me, and I'm guaranteed to have some videos to upload, hopefully every day. So, yeah, I think it's been good, and I think I'm still being fairly consistent with my uploads. I went on a tangent there. I'm not sure why. As for the elves, Bruno, I really do like them. I'm glad we chose these as our ally. They're playing very nicely with Valinar. All that extra range damage lets us take out enemies we would otherwise have struggled to do to take out. I still don't think we can take out a dragon with Valinar's army. We need a scout and double shot to do that. We would take too many losses, I think. We would need some more tier 3 powerful units to do so. I don't think we have very many, if any, in our army at the moment. So, but otherwise, yeah. I'm sorry, I got another tangent. But yes. They're fantastic. They do a lot of range damage. They're very fragile, so they can't take a hit. But you gotta be able to hit them. And they have good amount of range defense in the forests. They can self-heal, which can be annoying. And they have good range, especially their wind elves, or do significant damage with fire elves. So they're really good. They're tier 1 at least. Their tier 2 is also very powerful. I really like their Pathfinders? Yeah, Pathfinders. They're great. That extra ammo shot, even though I think it's 3 stamina. Oh man, but their damage goes from like 10 to 19. That's fantastic. That's really brutal. And that's all the comments I got on this part. All right, everyone. So thank you for listening and for watching. And I will hopefully see you in the next one. Take care, guys.